Lambeau Field, one of the most historic stadiums in all the league, and sometimes host to some of the coldest weather conditions we have seen, will be our site for this one between Arizona and Green Bay. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. Chris, I have to say I'm excited about this one.
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
Green Bay lines up in a shotgun set.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
He won first. Just an excellent fencing that last play.
Really on receiver, not much of a very little separate defense at play.
He needs to get rid of it. And the pass is knocked away. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
He's looking to throw. Short throw to the right. And he can't hang on to it. So the offense will probably yield, failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Well, you gather on this because poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Ryan kicks it away, and did he ever get one? They'll start 28-yard line. First go. Cuts drop. Loss of one there for the halfback. Here are some of the key players on Arizona's offense. Leinert with the give. At about the yard line. The running back picks on that play from their own 34-yard line. Single back formation. He's looking to throw. Dumps it out right. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The completion goes for negative yardage, loss of 2.
You know, sometimes you're careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Gets it away cleanly. Blind at the 27, tackle, 5-yard line. The return give his offense pretty good.
You know, I learned nothing flat was really the thing I hate to see are guys around trying to make her when they're at least field. That's what.
Back. He throws on the run, completed. He's knocked out at the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 yards on the play. 2nd and a yard coming up. Ball on the 44-yard line. They line up in a one-back set. Drops back for an open. Brings this one in. He's tackled at the 40. Good for.
What about his?
The defense comes out in the dime package. Drops back to. Defense is getting pressure. He makes a great open field tackle. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was at. Just pressure got to him.
He'll take plays like that all.
Put him. Drops back. Gets the ball away. This one completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. From the 48, they nickel. Setting up play action. Catches it. Knocked out at the 32-yard. Pitch and catch with
patience for what just manipulate defense. Set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
This one appears fence. Let's go down to the official. This one goes against the defender.
Yeah, and I can't really blame the defender in that situation. He's trying to go for the ball. The offensive guy makes a little move for the ball. He ends at just halftime.
At the 34 play. 2nd front yard line. Grant back with in the form. Back to. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Sets up the play action. And he caught it. They didn't have any room to spare on that one, but barely picked up that first down.
Yeah, just a little dump-off play, and it looked like the defense was in position, but that was just enough for the first down.
He drops back to pass. Passes it out. He's tackled right around the 20-yard line. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give them that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
And the defense has a heavy rush. And that was a nice play to get in there for the sack.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Rodgers looking to pass. Throws the bullet to the right. Just can't find the range on that one. He can't come down with the ball. It'll sail out of the back of the end zone.
You know, as a receiver, especially in the end zone, I love those high balls where you had a chance to go up and make a play, but that was a little too high.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. And he makes it. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
The kick is away. He's tackled at the 31. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Arizona will line up in a jumbo set here. On play action, he tries to scramble. Drops the sure pick, and it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, offense and a good play.
He drops back to pass. Throws off his back foot. Drops it, and he was pretty well covered. Bolden was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. From their own 31-yard line. 6 DBs on the field for the defense. Back to throw. He's running out of time. He's dragged down on the play.
Got to think they'll punt it away here in this situation. No point in taking any chances when you're on the wrong side of the field like this.
The sack brings up a 4th and very long situation. Blackman will be the return man. He gets it away. Blackman fields it at the 35. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Little handoff. The defender gets him to the ground. 3 yards there.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Another run. He's going to be tackled for a loss. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
They get to the QB. Watson gets in there and brings the quarterback down. It's 4th down. The Packers are lining up to punt this one away. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Brought down around the 34-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Throws on the run. The pass falls incomplete. Bolden was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 34. Leinart is under center. Receivers wide this time. Here's the give. Dropped behind the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Back to pass. He's under pressure. Catch is made. Tackled around the 46-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
He looks to throw on first down. He needs to get the pass off. Hawk knocks it down. Probably not the best place to try to squeeze the ball into.
Yeah, I think he would have needed a jackhammer to get that one in there. That was tight coverage.
They'll give it off here. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. About 6 yards on the play. And that makes it 3rd down. 2 tight ends here. Give to the tailback. They will be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
He punts it. Into the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation.
Blue 45! Go! Come on!
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Grant only gets about a yard there on the draw. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Out of the shotgun.
48! Friday!
Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Comes down with it. And he's knocked out at the 39-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Looking to throw. He throws left. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
Grant again. Tackled at about the 47-yard line. Grant gains about a yard on the play. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 48. The Packers line up with an offset eye backfield. Hands it to the back. He's dropped around the 44-yard line. Grant comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Green Bay comes out with 5 receivers. Looks to pass. He throws short. And they get him around the 38-yard line. And that was a close call.
Yeah, barely picking up the first down there and really taking the pressure off the coach of having to make a fourth down decision.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Solid, close left!
Drops back on first down. Short throw to the left. And he's out at the 35. So a pickup of maybe 3. They line up at the 35.
Let's go, y'all, let's go!
Rodgers lines up under center. He has 2 backs behind him.
Tiger, tiger, tiger!
They'll give it off here. He's dropped at the 31. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up third down. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Green Bay lines up in the offset eye this time.
Jam free. Let's go now, let's go.
Again, he'll get the call. He's dropped for a loss. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
He punts it. And this one will go for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Liner drops back, surveys the field, makes the reception. He's brought down at about the 31. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
James gets it on the inside. He's hammered in the backfield. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Hands it off. Tackled at the 33-yard line. That looks like a 1-yard gain, and so it'll be third down. The Cardinals line up with 3 receivers bunched. He drops back. Looks for a man open. He was hurried on that one.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Johnson awaits the snap. Gets it away cleanly. Blackman fields it at the 31. He's tackled at the 38. Well, we know they can move the ball. They were starting to on their last drive, but the defense forced a punt.
Roger.
Grant lines up as the deep back, I formation. Grant on the inside handoff. Brought down behind the line. That safety just came flying in there to make the...
For the safety, typically that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Back to throw. On the run, he throws it. And he dropped him in the open field. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
Offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
You know, third down football is hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Screen here, Quan, screen. Reload.
Lead goes in motion.
Come on. Scatter. Hey, 4 o'clock.
He drops back. Scans the field. Rodgers has great protection. And they get to him. They really seem to be having a tough time stopping him so far. And it's only in the first quarter. That's just amazing. We played a quarter. The score is 3-0. The sack brings up a fourth and very long situation. Ryan will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Brought down around the 38-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Get that team. Get that team. Let's go, guys. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He lost yardage on the play. Loss of 2. That'll bring up second down. Second down and a long 12. Ball on their own 36. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set.
Get that team. Get that team. Let's go. Yeah, come on.
Another run. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Stop the run first.
The defense is playing the pass on this play.
Get that team. Get that team. You got close one. Come on, G.
He drops back. Gets the pass off. Can't connect on that one. We'll probably see the punt unit here as that incompletion brings up fourth down. So, it's fourth down. The Cardinals line up to punt. He gets it away. Blackman fields it at the 26. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. First and 10. Ball on the 32. They line up in an I.
Under. 48. Base. 48. No, left, over right. Over right. Come on, dog, let's go.
Green Bay sends a man in motion to the left.
What we got?
Rifles it to the right. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts it in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Setting up play action. Completed. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
45. Blue 45. Turn over, B. Friday. Come on.
And they get him there for the sack. They have to find a way to provide better protection for him.
You're absolutely right. There was not a very good blocking scheme on that one. If you can't get them blocked with 5 guys, you got to start leaving in 6, maybe even 7. These are tremendous pass rushers in this game today.
He's tackled at the 49-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. That brings up another third down attempt. They come out with 4 wideouts.
Come on, y'all, watch those quick out. Blue 45. Quick games, 45. No, you're good.
Rodgers back to throw. Throws it. It's intercepted.
Number 29.
What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Man in motion. Tackled at the 40. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time.
And that's why all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
On the ground with a tailback. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. Gain of about a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. Out of the gun. Back to throw. The pocket is collapsing. Harris bats it down. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Blackman awaiting the return. He gets it away. He fields it at the 17. And he's drilled at the 24-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. I formation here.
Tennessee. Let's get off this field, man.
Here's the give. And they get him right around the 28-yard line. Grant picks up 5 yards with the carry. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs.
48. Roger. Let's go. Yeah, we see that screen. Kings left.
Back to pass. He rolls right. Brought down around the 45-yard line. The tight end came up with a nice catch that time.
Pretty athletic play for a big guy. I tell you, as a quarterback, you see somebody make a play like that, you want to come back again and again.
From the 45-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Setting up play action. Makes the grab. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 38. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Fakes the run. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 34-yard line. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Let's go. Watch the reverse.
He's dropped at about the 21. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Hey, Luke 45. Luke 45. Regular.
Rodgers gives it up the middle. He's tackled at about the 19-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Watch the back. Whoever's got the back. Go. 388. 388. Zebra. Raider. Go make this run, baby.
Rodgers is looking to stay perfect on this drive. There for the reception. And they get him at the 18-yard line. Driver picks up 2 yards with that grab. Third down, 5 yards for the first. Ball on the 18.
Come on. Here we go. Hey. Let's go.
On the ground with a tailback. Tackled around the 15-yard line. And they get no push for the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
And it's good. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. Here's the kick. Brought down at the 22-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Leinart is under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Here's the give. Brought down right around the 22-yard line. Gain of less than a yard.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Looked like someone might have jumped.
Full start. Offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or 2 fingers and look down when they get confused.
Strong throw to his left. And they get him at the 31. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Play fake. Throws it short. Has plenty of room. He's pushed out at the 42. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
He's brought down around the 45-yard line. James gets 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7 situation here. Leinart is in the shotgun. 3 wide formation. With the throw. Pass is complete. Tackled at the 28-yard line. A little trickery by the quarterback paid off in a big way.
You know, really the best quarterbacks are almost magicians out there on the field. A little sleight of hand, little make you look here and think you see something you don't really see, and then they burn you on the back end.
They line up at the 28. Leinart steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one man back here. He's looking to throw. Makes the short throw. Brings it in. He's dropped at about the 17-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
They tackle him for a loss. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. Leinart lines up under center Only one in the backfield this time. James takes the give. They get 3 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. They'll line it up again on 3rd down. The Packers bring in the nickel package. Leinart hasn't missed yet. Throws right. It'll be 1st and goal. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
He rolls out to the right. It's incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
2 tight ends here. Play fake. And it's picked off. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Grant, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 23. Grant gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7. Rodgers lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
Hey, I'm wide. Watch the run. Watch the run. Let's go. We're up. Let's go. Come on.
And they'll run him again. He makes his way to about the 32. The defense can't be real happy after giving up that run.
Well, let's face it, defensive players get paid for sacks. They were really coming after the quarterback that time, and the delay caught them napping.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they get him around the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Rodgers drops back. Scrambles left. And he's hammered at the 24-yard line. And they're able to get to him on that one.
Great job there getting to the quarterback. The defense went with the bull rush and just manhandled this offensive line. They've got to be more stout. They've got to be able to hold up in protection.
Drops back. Gets the throw away. It's picked off. He's tackled about the 27-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
From the 28-yard line. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. 3-yard gain by the running back. From the 25-yard line. Arizona is going with the offset I backfield. Gives it off. And he just got hammered. 5 yards. And so it'll be 3rd down. The offense gets set as they attempt to put an end to these red zone blues. He's looking to throw. Short throw. Brought down at about the 11. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
First down, looking to throw. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Little handoff. Tackled at the 9. That's a 3-yard gain.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Arizona will take a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. 1 minute left to play in the first half. Liner drops to throw. Defense closing in. They collide in the air. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
This should add the extra point. Extra point is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Excellent kick here. Big hit there to bring him down. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Rodgers is back in the gun. Finley goes in motion to the right. He drops back to pass. Gets rid of the ball. Hood knocks it down. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Back to throw. Scans the field. There for the catch. Knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Looking to throw. Fires it left. And they get him at about the 41. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
First down, looking to throw. And they drop him for the sack. What do they have to do on offense to stop giving up sacks?
I simply think this is one of those games where you're just overmatched on the offensive line. You know it, the defense knows it, the coaching staff knows it, and there's just nothing you can do.
They go to their hurry-up offense. The offense calls a timeout, and that was their last timeout. Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. Trips left this time. Back to throw. Looking for an open man. Knocked down. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 21. James picks up about 4 yards on the play. And as we head to halftime, the score is 7-6. As both teams take the field, we're just about ready for the second half. He kicks it. Dropped at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Fakes the run. With the catch. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Dumps it out left. Can't complete it. The ball soars past the intended receiver, who really had no chance to catch that.
Well, it's always great to have a big arm, but you have to be able to control it on occasion. He wants to consistently throw that ball hard, and that's just not always the right pass.
Back to throw. Under heavy pressure. Leinart will be sacked. You're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Punts it. Blackman takes it at the 23. Brought down around the 42-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Here's the halfback. Tackled around the 46-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. They'll come out in the I.
Come on. What you doing? Let's get off this field, man.
Fires it right. Can't hang on. Lee was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Congratulations to the person sitting.
Third down and 7. Ball at their own 46. The defense is in the 3-2-6 defense.
Spin arounds for your SUV.
Rodgers looking to throw. He throws it. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Into the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Arizona comes out in the shotgun.
Go.
Leinart looking to pass. Moves to his right. Dropped an easy one, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Enhanced food and beverage menu, and much more. For more information on premium season tickets, please see a guest.
Looks to pass. Strong throw. And he made a great open field tackle. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Give to the tailback. And they didn't get it. The defense was ready on that series, and they had all the answers for what the offense tried to do.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
Punts it. And they make the fair catch. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball.
Left. New car.
Grant is the single setback.
Touch. 45. Touch. Regular. Roll it left. Right. Touch.
Throws it out. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
They hand it off. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback.
Gain of 5.
It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 32-yard line. Rodgers will line up with the shotgun formation.
Green 88. Point it. Block 99, Philly. See that screen?
Back to pass. Throws while on the run. And they get him at the 42. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Back to throw. He throws left. In and out of his hands.
The pass.
That incompletion will bring up 2nd down.
Second down.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 42. Rodgers comes to the line under center. Offense lines up in an I. Looking to throw. Passes to his left. Out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Blue 45. Play your assignments, man. Right.
And the ref blows this one dead.
Full start, offense.
And we'll replay 3rd down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Go. Let's go. You ready? Base. 48. Come on, 48. Tiger.
Short pass. Into traffic, and it's picked off. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Here's a draw. Tackled at the 35. James gets 6 yards after taking the handoff on the draw play. One man in the backfield. He drops back. Passes. He's there for the catch. To the 10. Touchdown. And that's about as well executed a play as you can ask for.
And that's no fluke right there. We saw him hit that play a couple of times in practice the other day. That's something they're going to come back to until you find a way to stop it.
Lining up for the point after. Set down. The kick is up. Arizona up by 8. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick. Breaks a tackle. He's hammered at the 26-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. The Packers come out with 3 wide receivers. Quarterback in the shotgun.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Under! Back up! I got him.
Looking to throw. Short throw to the left. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line. About 6 yards on the play.
Good vision shown by the quarterback on that play to find the open man. You could see him looking around, then checking it down late for a nice pickup.
Green 88! Green 88! Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Little handoff. He didn't get back to the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
They line up at the 28. The Packers come out showing 3 wide.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Hey, regular. Hey, you get ready to play.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it out right. And he's knocked out around the 31-yard line. The offense wasn't able to hold on to the ball long on that series.
Blah. That's what that offensive series was. Just blah. They got nothing going there.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Fielded at the 19. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. On their last drive, they had success with their passing game. We'll see if they go back to the aerial attack as the offense heads onto the field.
Come on now. Green 18! Green 18!
Leinart on first down. Looking for a receiver. And it's caught. Excellent open field tackle. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
On play action, short throw to the right. And they get him at the 48-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play action that time. 2nd and 7 situation here. Ball on the 48-yard line. James takes it left. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. They get around 5 yards from the halfback. 3rd down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Arizona comes out with 2 tight ends. Passes it. Is there for the catch. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man covering.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Inside give. He fights forward to about the 26. 3 yards there on the delayed handoff. 2nd and 7 situation here. Ball on the 26-yard line. James on the run. He's dropped for a loss. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
There's a play fake. He throws on the run. He's dropped at the 17. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Nice play fake. To the end zone. Woodson knocks it down. Bolden was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. James, the lone back. This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Back to pass. Throws on the run, and it's completed. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal. Arizona looking to go up by 2 scores. Liner comes to the line under center. Only one man back here. Throws it short with the catch. 5-yard pickup on the play pass that time.
Gain of 5.
Second and goal coming up. 1 yard to the goal line. Liner is under center. Single backfield. Passes to the end zone. Fitzgerald was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. That'll bring up third and goal. Ball on the 1. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. They'll give it off here. They'll get in for the touchdown.
Whoa, how about that little juke move out there? That's just a shake, a little bake, and stick it in for the touchdown.
Lining up for the point after. Kick is up, and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Williams from the 1. Dropped at the 29-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Lee motioning to the left. Defense is getting pressure. Had his hands on it and dropped it. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Fargo. Who you playing, fellas? Let's go. Here we go, dude.
Grant takes the handoff. He's pushed out at the 35. They gain 5 yards there, and that makes it third down. Rodgers drops back. Throws it. Just clanks right off his hand. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Ryan kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Makes the fair catch. Their previous 2 trips downfield were a success, and they take the field hoping for a third. They line up in the quarter defense looking for the pass. They'll throw on first down. Looks for a man open. And he catches it. And they get him at the 36-yard line.
Larry Fitzgerald just brings so much to the table. His size, quickness, playmaking ability to get off the jam at the line of scrimmage. A talented receiver who is really dying to play in some big football games. This is a guy that likes the spotlight and wants to put on a show.
And he's decleated at the 38. James gains about 2 yards on the run.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
James gets the carry left side. He's dropped around the 38-yard line. He got what he could, and it wasn't much.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. James was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. It's 4th down. The Cardinals lining up to punt. Johnson is the punter. Gets it away cleanly. He fields the punt at the 20. He's brought down around the 33-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Looking to throw. He needs to get the pass off. It's completed. Tackled right around the 46-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Rodgers will hand it off. He doesn't get back to the line. Nowhere to go that time on the delay.
The delay can be an awfully pretty play whenever you see a defense being overly aggressive, but this bunch is well coached, well trained. They were looking for it and made the play in the backfield.
Gives it off. Brought down around the 47-yard line. They get 1 yard on the play.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play. And let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Back to throw. On the run, he throws it. Tipped pass. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Down in the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Arizona is going with the offset eye backfield. James takes the give. And they get him around the 21-yard line. James gains about a yard on the play. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 21. They line up in an eye. They give it to the tailback. He lost yardage on the play. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
He's looking to throw. Rifles it across the middle. 4th down now after that incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during that last series.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought 1st down really set the tone for that entire series.
Punts it. Blackman fields it at the 39. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Drops back. The defense has him rounded. He's going to be tackled for loss. Well behind the line. Looks lost.
At quarterback, sometimes you just have to play making on and get rid of the ball and try to get on the next snap.
Rodgers dropping back. Rifles it to the left. Almost intercepted. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Game 22 press. Game. King's right. Watch the switch.
He drops back. Gets the throw off. He couldn't hang on to it. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 38. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. On play action, he throws right. Pass completed. They gain 5 on the play.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
Ace backfield this time. Liner calls for motion right. Liner hands off. Brought down around the 44-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. From their own 44-yard line. The Cardinals line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out. Drops back. Gets the pass away. Batted away. Bolden was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Johnson is waiting for the snap. Punts it. And they make the fair catch. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. They'll start this drive at the 16-yard line. The Packers line up with a full house backfield. Grant gets the carry. He's knocked out at the 45-yard line. And that guy just showed his breakaway speed there.
Pretty impressive stuff. As a back, you have to just keep slamming it in there, believing that hole's going to be there eventually. That time it was, and he took advantage.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on their own 45. Grant gets it on the inside. Tackled right around the 46-yard line. Grant gets about a yard on the play. And that's the end of the third quarter. Score is 21-6. Second and 9. Ball on their own 47. Rodgers lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
48. Keep coming. Stay inside right here. Play.
Rodgers drops back. Brings this one in. He's dropped right around the 48-yard line. Around 5 yards on the throw that time.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
Back to throw. He throws it, and he caught it. He's brought down right around the 44-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
He needs to make a decision. He's dropped. What a play on 4th down. They'll take over at midfield, 1st and 10. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. What a hit! They pick up 2 yards. That brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 48. The Cardinals come out with the offset eye. James again. Brought down at the 47-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about a yard.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs, they'll blitz on run downs, and that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
Looking to throw. Scans the field. Catch is made. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
Tosses left. And he will lose yardage on the play. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility. But if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
He's tackled at about the 29-yard line. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. 2 tight end formation this time. James on the inside handoff. He fights forward to about the 29. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Kick is up. And he makes it. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
Great kick here. He's hammered at the 24-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Dimebacks in for this play.
Blue 45. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
He's looking to throw. Moves forward. Comes down with it. Brought down right around the 26-yard line. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Nickel defense.
Green 88. Green 88. Black 99 Philly. Hey, come on, come on. Watch the stretch. Watch the run now. Watch the run.
He drops back. Here's the pass. Makes the reception. He's brought down at the 40. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Here we go. Here we go. What you doing?
There's a play fake. Surveys the field. Wilson gets his hand on it. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on their own 40. The defense is in the nickel.
Green 88. Green 88. Solid, close left. Hey, you get ready to play.
Looks to pass. Here's the throw. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Jones was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt.
Section 25, row 22, seat 1.
Shotgun formation.
19-inch HD flat panel display for home.
Lead in motion.
Friday.
He's looking to throw. Throws while on the run. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Oh boy, that's a nice play on third down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on third down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
He throws on the run. Should have had that one. He was wide open. Lee was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 48. The Packers line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out. He drops back. Goes through his read. They picked it off. Make that the 4th interception on the day for this defense.
Well, you have a football, a little wrapping paper, a nice bow on top, perhaps a little glitter, a lot of gift wrap presents for this defense today.
Leinart hands it off straight ahead. He's dropped around the 39-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They line up at the 39. 4 wideouts this time. Back to throw. He fumbled it. Recovered by the offense. And he was able to fall on that one.
Yeah, that's a heads-up play getting back on the football, but now you're starting to establish the reputation that you will turn it over offensively, and now the defense is going to be coming after you.
He drops back. Looking for a receiver. Completed. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. That was a nice play.
Yeah, the quarterback and receiver read that one all the way and took advantage of the blitz to come up with a big-time play.
Leinart steps to the line of scrimmage. 2 backs in the eye. Dumps it out right. And he should have had that one. Smith was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. 2 tight end set. Gains his way to the 36-yard line. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on that play, and that will bring up second down. Second down, 6 yards to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. Looking to throw. Guns it to the middle. And they get him at the 15. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
Leinart drops back on first down. Short throw to the right. Tackled at the 13. That's now 300 yards passing for the quarterback.
Yeah, and this guy really knows how to lead this football team. You can just see it in the huddle. He's in control of all situations, not only in the huddle, but at the line of scrimmage. Good checks there. There's no question who's in charge on this football team.
Fakes the run. Sacked! And that's sack number 4 in the game.
The pressure by this defense has been there all day, and offensively, they're just struggling trying to come up with a protection scheme that works.
James off the left side. He's brought down right around the 16-yard line. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
He's got it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. He kicks it. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Swim. Now. Let's go, we're up.
Hands it off. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it. That'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
Get your hands up front. Get off, baby, get off.
He drops back. Makes the throw out to his left. Brought down at the 38. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Roger.
First down, looking to throw. Makes the grab. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. Excellent designed rollout there that led to the completed pass.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
He's looking to throw. Looks for a man open. Tipped away. Jennings was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. From their own 43-yard line. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation.
Scatter.
He drops back to pass. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 45. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Here's the give. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. About 6 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd down now, 4 yards to go. Arizona brings in their nickel package.
Let's roll. Green 88. Zebra.
Rodgers drops to throw. Steps out at the 36-yard line. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
They'll throw for the first. The pass is away. It just slips out of his hands. Lee was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. And they'll keep the offense out there on 4th down. Give to the tailback. Stopped short.
Offense turns the ball over on downs.
They'll get the ball here at the 36-yard line. Single back formation.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Yeah. Here we go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Gun.
And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
James takes the give. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. So that play goes for about 6, and so it'll be 3rd down. They come out in a nickel.
We're talking about bring it. Bring that team. Bring that team. Go. Gotcha.
Draw play. And they get him at the 48-yard line. James picks up just around 5 yards. That'll be good for the first. James lines up as the single back. He's looking to throw. Throws the bullet to the left. Brought down at the 38. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
Hey, inside. Hold on.
Fullback on the inside give. He's dropped at the 26-yard line. That was a pretty nice pickup by the fullback.
Yeah, I have to admit that one surprised me, and I think it surprised the defense as well. May have even surprised the fullback that he saw that kind of a hole. Big pickup and a first down.
Let's go now. Screen.
They tackle him for a loss. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Dropped behind the lines. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. Leinart sends a man in motion. The halfback with the carry. James drops it. Leinart recovers the loose ball, and that mishap almost cost them the ball.
Halfback has to be breathing a big sigh of relief on that one. Nothing more embarrassing for a running back than a fumble lost.
A close call there. Was it a fumble?
I don't know why you keep asking me. You know every time it goes to replay, I'm basically wrong. So I'm not going to guess anymore. I'm just going to wait and listen with everybody else.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
So the call on the field will be reversed. It's good, and that will give them a little extra cushion.
Just everything going right for this team today, and that kick will just be a little icing on top.
Here's the kick. He's tackled at the 27-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Rodgers is back in the gun. Rodgers sends a guy in motion to the right. Drops back on first down. There for the reception. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
And they get him around the 47-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
What's a hard count? Leo.
He's looking to throw. Throws it short. And it's knocked down. Jennings was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Third down.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Right. Luke 45. Luke 45. Hey, rest.
Drops back. Passes to his left. Picked off, and that should do it. Tackled around the 49-yard line. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
Pass is complete. Brought down at the 48-yard line. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside, that time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Setting up play action, and the defender intercepts it. That last interception, his 2nd of the game.
And that time he just got caught. He stared down the receiver, the defense saw him, jumped the throw, and made the pick. Good play on the defensive side.
The challenge on the call coming from upstairs now. Tough to see from our angle whether he caught that one or not.
And that's really a tough call no matter which angle you're looking at it from, because it looked to me like he was able to get his arms underneath that ball, but it's just so hard to see whether or not that ball ever got loose and actually touched the ground.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
So with the referee getting to take a better look at the play, the call will be reversed. The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time. Here's the give. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. So, it's 4th down. The Cardinals are lining up to punt this one away. It's away, and it's a booming punt. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. He looks to throw on 1st down, looking for an open man. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
Holding. Offense.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
They'll have one more chance for the end zone. He's looking to throw. Throws a bullet. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Drops back. Passes the ball. He's dropped at the 30. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game. Well, he's certainly done his part, but the rest of the team's going to have to step things up a notch or two. Throws on the run. He's hammered in the backfield. Not really been a close one, as our final score is the Cardinals 30, the Packers 6.